All right, welcome everyone. It's Thursday. That means a new weekly event, right? GTA Online. Yeah, I covered it yesterday, but let's go over it again a little bit. So yeah, welcome everyone. Today I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube rather than on Kick. I don't know. I don't know. Kick is different. Kick is a lot of people that stream on Kick basically just stream GTA RP, and I'm not streaming GTA RP, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage. Who the hell would want to watch my stuff when they have all kinds of stuff on RP? Hey, all right. Let's go over this. So consider this week more like a asset lab week, whereas you got double the speed on production and also from the resupply missions. That's a good thing. Well, what is double money? Well, the mobile operation missions are double money, terabyte client jobs, full again jobs, and the returning deadline mode. That's double money. The black box file is double money. That means that aside from being the priority file this week, which will give you 300,000, it'll double, which means it'll give you something like 600,000, I think. But let's look at it right now, actually. Let's change this a little bit. Yeah, look at this. 620,000. That's not bad. And the priority file being the black box file is pretty easy to do. A lot of fun to do. So yeah. Unfortunately, you can only do it once because that is a priority file for this week, and you can only do the priority file once per week, which sucks, but you know. It's a good 600,000. Take advantage of it. Your salvage job robberies today. You got the gangbanger robbery, the Pegasus Russo, and the McTony, the Dubachi champion. Both of those are top tier. And then you had the Dinka Ballistic Kanjo. That's the low tier. So, I mean, I only like to collect the top tier vehicles. And I think somebody just subscribed, so appreciate that. The gun van discounts, 50% off the battle rifle, 40% off of combat shotgun for GTA Plus, and the Strickler military rifle remains free for GTA Plus members. That's like a month now, or like a month and a half that we've. Our Strickler military rifle is just free there for everybody that's subscribed to GTA Plus, and I wouldn't recommend subscribing to GTA Plus. I personally think they're gonna eventually push for content that will be exclusive for GTA Plus members that, you know, would literally just break the game and make the game a pay to win. But hey, you got some really good discounts. Terabyte 30% off, MOC and the Brigade. When you convert it into the Asset Lab, that's 30% off this week. And a whole bunch of vehicles that I don't drive, but I think some of them are no longer in the game. So you can grab those vehicles 30% off. Actually, I'm not so sure if they're on discount. I don't think they're in the game, but Albany Cavalcade XL is your podium vehicle. I think that's a car that's been removed. And the Lampadati Tropos Rally is your prize, right? And you got to finish top 3 in this car and beat series just once. You don't got to do it 3 days in a row or anything like that this week. Oh. The test rides, yes, there's a few cars that have been removed. So at least you get the chance to test drive those cars and or buy them. if you want to. If you actually collect one of those that are collecting those vehicles that are no longer in the game, that's your chance. You got your premium race and trials. I don't do any of those, but there they are. And of course, this information is from my GTA series videos. I'll leave a link in the description below to the actual website. Actually, it's on X. I think they have a website, but yeah, this week seems to be decent enough. Consider it a asset lab week, because you can actually fill up your asset lab pretty quick, so that will make it very profitable for this week. I think that's the best way to make money this week. This is me. All right, looks like nothing going on in this session, so maybe you should find a new session. Fly in. If you're new to my stream and you know that it always starts slow and then it gets interesting. Damn, that was quick. I mean, it's probably not a session with anything much going on. Yep. Alright. Let's go somewhere else then. You and a friend and see what they're doing. But yeah, man, if you're here, leave a like. Really appreciate it. And again, new subscribers, welcome. I know. All right, you know what? Let's fly. Okay. Eventually, we'll find some combat. This is am I not a CEO on this? Yes, I am. All right. Yeah, man. I know. What's up, Ricks? It was chaotic. Yeah, you are. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, my friends wants me to help them, but they're in a private session. I'm trying to get some action. I'm gonna start getting messages here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It was very hectic. And mostly fighting on the ground, but today I just want to fly, man. See what kind of stuff we can find in the air today. I've been finding out lately, I don't know what it is, but I've been finding a lot of B11s for some reason. Yeah. There was a time where I didn't like to dogfight B11s, but the rogue can stand up to a B11 no problem. You know what's interesting though? I found out something today. So you know, I'm decent at flying any jets or planes in the game. I've mastered a little bit of the rogue. I'm not 100% proficient with the rogue, but I'm getting there. There's one thing that if you're a really good pilot that you would do, and that is you would use the camera effectively, especially the back camera. The back camera is a little bit different than the front camera. It used to be different. It used to be with the back camera. This camera right here, you can just used to be the front camera. This camera does not rubber band as much as the front camera. But then I think Rockstar flipped us somehow in one of those updates back in 2015 or 2016, right? A lot of players that I know that are pilots, they love dogfighting, all that stuff, are really good at using the back camera, right? Whereas, you know, they could always like just be so smooth when they use the back camera and all that stuff, and they could literally track the enemy players pretty well, right? But there's one person, YouTuber, well, he doesn't really upload much anymore, but his camera work is just, I don't know, but it's just too good to believe that it's not like he's using some kind of some kind of device. Like, okay, so, and I realized that the Cronus Sense can actually do that for you, because they can actually toggle the back camera. It allows you to use it that way. It allows you to use the as the front camera. I'm like, wait a minute. It looks so impeccable when he does it, but I know some of the best pilots, friends of mine, they don't use the back camera that effective, and they are like some of the best pilots. Even like, you know, there some of them are actually in that competitive dogfighting underground type of, you know, community. So every time that dude would use a camera, I would just like, I would watch his videos and I would think to myself, man, like, you know, can I be that good? But then after I realized that he's using something to help him do that, like, I don't feel so bad anymore. Still though, for those that watch me and you know, using the back camera is very important. You don't even have to use the back camera to track at someone. Just give an example right here, right? Just make sure you use it like briefly like that, just like that. See how I was able to like track him and just like basically just stay on him for a little bit? That was just using the back camera right there. And you don't gotta do it all the time. You just gotta find the target behind you, then follow him, track him, you know, flip the camera, and then you can flip the camera back to the front camera. It will be right in front of you. So but yeah, this is a friend of mine. Not sure I've ever seen him fly. Didn't think he was a pilot, but there's a Deluxo, and I fucking hate Deluxo, so let's go attack this Deluxo, man. Even though he's not doing anything. Damn, I just tried to put a bomb in a very awkward position. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's actually pretty good. Zero's Flight Club. Here's the thing, like, there's the competitive dogfighting community. They mostly fly lasers, but I would say, like, my thing will be not just categories, all the way from rogue versus rogue to maybe, like, believe it or not, like odd planes like the Tula versus Tula. And I have a video of me dogfighting a friend. I'm flying the Tula. I'm actually gonna upload that soon, right? I'm flying Tula. He's flying the Molotov, man, and it was a really little intense dogfight. And I'm not gonna say who won, but the Tula can actually I mean, the Molotov sucks. The Molotov sucks, but so does the Tula for dogfighting, obviously. It's not, you know. That's what I'll say. Ow. This guy right here. Alright, I'm not looking to grieve people, but nobody in the air though. I wonder if fuck. Alright. There we go. One, this dude right here, friend and crew member, is actually, I don't know, I never seen him fly, but I don't know, let's see, maybe he's a good pilot. He's doing a mission. Oh, that's why he was blowing stuff up. Client job. Yeah, Arnold's double money today, I believe. And he crashed. I think this guy's in a private session too. Oh no, they are in a pool session. Okay. I think they were doing a sale, so let's go help them out. But yeah, controlling speed is also important. Having paddles or back buttons in your controller, like such as, you know, we use a pro controller like the DualSense Edge or any of the two pro controllers that I use, like the Nikon Revolution 5 Pro or the Vitrix Pro controller. Those controllers have back paddles and back buttons, right? So I map my X button to one of the back paddles or back buttons. What that would do is if you're using your camera and you're, you know, to shoot, you have to shoot your guns, you have to take your thumb off the analog stick and go to the X button. Well, with the back paddle, you don't have to do that. Also, with the back paddle, you can do a whole bunch of other things that will free up your thumbs from having to use you know, try to use the touch the D-pad, which would take your thumb away from the left analog stick for a moment, you know, while you're trying to maneuver and go to the D-pad for certain actions, right? Little stuff like that actually helps you when you're flying, but it's not necessary for you to be a good pilot. I know players that don't really, our friends don't really, they don't have a pro controller or anything like that. They're very highly skilled, and they don't neither use a pro controller nor a ChronoSense. By the way, you could get banned from using a ChronoSense. So I've never used one, but I was given one back when I had when I was playing on the PS4, and I never realized what it could do for me on a game like GTA, and I never used it for GTA. But this person was adamant that I would use it to play Call of Duty, and I never did. Man, we had a session, man. It's like everything's dead tonight. Not even Friday night. Alright, let's set the spawning at the alright, let's spawn at the hangar there. Make it easy to get out, you know, start flying once I get in. And this is why I timestamp these types of streams. When nothing's going on in the beginning. Let me mute that. Every time you see somebody in their facility, that's not a good thing. I don't see anyone flying, but I see some like flight helmets in the players list. Let's see if we can find some Raijus in the air. Alright, that's a potential pilot there. Wait, look, speaking of underground dogfighting organization, but I do have some friends that have been asking me to show them how to dogfight and stuff like that. So maybe I could make it like an event, train them a little bit, and then create a bracket and show off what they learn, have them dogfight and see who wins. Who wins becomes my wingman. I just left your session, Jason. How Rockstar won't ban you? I think there's the software that can detect certain inputs, because what it is scripts that will detect certain inputs. What the Cronus Sense does, or the Cronus Max, I can't remember which one, you know. I was really looking into it today because I just cannot believe that player, that guy that I know, could like just do the things that he can do, and it's like, I mean, I know some people that are better than him and don't do shit like that. So what it can do is it can detect certain inputs that are impossible to do. So for example, like you can add scripts to it that will, you know, like for example, let's say the rocket spamming stuff. Alright, I'm gonna join your session then. Oh, okay. I just accepted your invite. The rocket spamming stuff, right? Or there's a couple of like stuff that you need to do, like, you know, hold down, you know, your weapons wheel, then switch weapons, then switch back again, and then you can spam a rocket, right? There was a riot in this session, by the way, but I'm leaving it. But so that's a couple of like button presses, right, that you can do, right? Imagine if now you can just do that with one button, right? That changes it, right? That gives you an advantage if you can do something like that. It also kind of allows you to like set up certain inputs, like, you know, instantly aiming at the head, doing lock on with like weapons like the, you know, a rifle in GTA Online, at least. So stuff like that. If PlayStation, if they can detect it, those inputs like that, they can restrict it. That's the thing, James. That is gonna limit you though. Trust me, man. You're gonna have to really learn how to use the camera. If you lose track, and there's times I lose track mostly because this is stick drift. But the back camera, learn how to use the back camera makes you much better. Much better pilot. But yeah, that's how like stuff like the Cronus Sense or the Cronus Max can be detected. Well, that guy was pointing straight at me as soon as I came out of my hangar, so let's see, it's probably about that life. He's just flying something, seems to be flying something very slow. Could be a stalling. Just landed in the middle of the street. He's got a friend on a person mark too. You flying in first person? See, I used to have the cockpit view, but I don't anymore. And I'll tell you why. So if I'm trying to record something with a Rockstar editor, if I switch to cockpit view, the Rockstar editor would not allow me to make any camera changes. If I do this view, the hood view, and I could still record clips that will allow me to make changes to the camera. Damn, I was about to bomb those two. Let's see. No, he's got his suppressor mark too. Alright, if I bomb this guy right here, he probably like... Let's see. Let's give him a little incentive. Whatever he was flying is no longer there. Hey, going after oppressor Mark 2s. Man, it just doesn't feel natural. See, I didn't even see that player. He didn't even render for me. Just by knowing the terrain, I knew where to drop that bomb. I knew exactly where he was on that corner. Wait a minute, did I just see what I just... Thought I saw something. Let's look back at that. What did I just see here? Oh, okay. So somebody was voting to kick me. But no, it was just telling me that my mental whatever was rising. That's why, James, that's when you need like the most speed control. And that's when you have to be able to like really roll your plane right and like, oh shit, the Luxo. Man, I got some. Oh. How did he spawn right back up? But at the Luxo icon. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Camera's going away from me. Oh man, those guys are drifting. I don't wanna. Huh. if you lose sight of it, James, if you lose sight of you know, your opponent, and that when a dogfight is that close, man, that's when you're, if you ever shoot in front of it, you're done. Damn, would you doing this? Would you like, these guys aren't gonna wanna fight me or anything like that, or get in the air. But if I bomb them, maybe I'll give them a little incentive. Man, I feel bad. They're drifting. Alright. Well, I don't, you know, not every player likes to like take up in the air, man. For example, these two right here, they're just like drifting around in their cars. I don't think they want to like get on a plane and start doing anything. These guys aren't those types of player. They just want to drift. Alright, let's see if we can like protect this right here, this van right here, just in case someone comes after him. That's when I find the dogfighting the most, James. That's when the dogfighting becomes, to me, the most fun. The most display of skill is that. When you're just canopy to canopy, like, you know, almost nose to nose, trying to make the other one overshoot. Rarely happens because I find crappy pilots when I'm streaming. Rarely find good pilots, and when I do find good pilots, I'm usually not streaming. But yeah, it's interesting you fly in first person though. I have a friend who flies in first person. I wish they would like change the cockpit view to be a little more a little better, a little less rubber band type of camera, so that the cockpit view can actually be used, you know, to its full potential. You can actually get that so you can actually get that experience of like actually, you know, feel like you're in the cockpit. So I consider flying first person, but I don't know, man. Alright, that's good, Jason. What do you have, man? What will you bring? You know what? Don't tell me what you will bring, man. Just surprise me. Alright, we need to get those. You know what? I'm gonna let everybody know, Sonic and just other players, they might want to learn to get better in the air. I'm not streaming tomorrow, sorry, but tomorrow will probably be the time to do it. If not, we can do it on the weekend. and I could show you guys a thing or two. All right, we got that player over there now. Let's go attack that sparrow. Bro, it must be a plane. Can't be on a person Mark 2, man. All right. I was gonna stir up things with Pink, but oh, wait a minute. Is he after me? I think he's trying to come up to you, I think. I'm going up high because I know now Pink is gonna get at me. So if you're gonna find me, Jason, I'm gonna be up high, man. Look at the first thing they do is go off on a person Mark 2. Bro, get out of here with that shit. People are so pathetically, like, just salty. Don't even bother with a person Mark 2. Oh, you got him. Shit. So much for that, man. Good one. Damn, Jason, good one, man. I fucking hate taking those on those motherfuckers. Oh, and by the way, though, one thing I've been meaning to do before we start, though, I'm gonna use my my reticle. I'm gonna leave it at that complex. Just because I probably use this reticle better, because the rogue's guns are left and right, so I can probably use the edge of this reticle. Alright, you're on my auto. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so you want to do a merge? Alright, let me just... Alright, let's do this. I mean, you're doing too many wide turns, bro. Right here, I would have gotten you right there. I would have damaged your B11 right here. Right there, I would have damaged your B11 like several times already. One, you're doing too many wide turns, and two, you're using... Stay on a circle. Let's do another merge. Look. Watch out for Pink. He's got a he's flying south. I think he's gonna go get a plane. Man, I'm too worried about Pink right now to explain anything. I mean, I only hear Jason's. Yes, I do see a jet now. Blue. Coming from the base. And the laser. Alright, Jason, you want to take on this laser? And after that, I'll explain a little bit. I explain just some basics. Yeah, he's not looking at the dogfight. He's just... Is that a Hydra? It is a Hydra. Nice. You're obviously pretty good at tracking. I think you're using the camera. That's the only way you could, like, you know, even a Hydra is a very, you know, slow turning plane with a very wide radius turn. The Hydra basically sucks, but still, you were tracking them pretty good. Let me think how I can explain this to you. This guy is definitely going for something eventually. I'm banking on it. The B-11 can turn better if you're at higher altitude. Any plane that you bring out from the hangar is turns a little bit better. It's a little bit faster. You spawned that one at the beach, so yeah. But if you're higher, you'll be flying and turning a little bit better. All right, look. Hold on a second. Let's see what Pink is doing. Alright. I think he's in arcade. Alright. Or whatever the building is. Yeah, I wonder why that is, man. And about the messages, about, you know, the chat. I just recently upgraded my my connection to the best that I can get out of my service provider in my area. I think this is the delay is now the software that I use, or the servers that I use. Alright, Jason, come up to me. And like, get in a turn with me. Never break the turn. Also, if you see yourself descending, brake a little bit. And if you see yourself climbing a little bit, throttle faster. What is that sound, by the way? It sounds like, I don't know, I hear it from time to time. It's like a ping. I just heard it. It's within the game. Alright. But just regular march, you know. I don't know if you meant to merge there. for now, but try not to make too many wide turns though. As soon as we merge, I heard that sound again. Oh, damn it. That's the thing, man. You hit that truck, you hit that rudder right so fast. Yeah, you hit that rudder so hard, man, that like you're just gonna dive. Oh shit. That was entirely my fault. Couldn't see where you were going because of this ridiculous stick drift. I said a helicopter hovering above me. I don't know. Oh, somebody's doing a mission and they're getting chased by those AI helicopters. Super Bolitos. Oh look, Pink is in a plane now. Oh man. Alright. Let me teleport. If you want, I can send you an invite to this my hangar. Not sure if you have a hangar at the base. Come on. Yeah, I know it. Especially with the Rogue's rudder and all that stuff, right? But very agile plane, but like trust me, when you can track an enemy, when you can track your opponent with a camera, you're getting better. Don't fly at full speed. Don't merge at full speed. What's up, Finger Sir? Yes, do you know what happened though? I used to have a pocket rogue and my MOC, but in one of these streams fighting and you know, and like I accidentally flew the fucking thing into my hangar, therefore transferring from my MOC to my hangar. So no longer have it for that reason. It's like, you know, I didn't want to bother my friend to get it for me again, so I didn't. But yeah, it is hell of very, very useful to have it. So yeah, man, we can do it. Off stream though. And I appreciate it, man.
Morse Mutual. I think we can handle that.
Yeah, man. I flew that thing in the hangar. Now realizing it was the one that it was in the MOC. I should have like had it a certain color so that I would distinguish it from the other one, but like it was the same color as another one that I have. Yeah, I know, James. I keep hearing that sound, bro, and I don't know what it is. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. Oh my god, man. This is... oh, no. Man, let's give him a little bit of altitude here. I'm not even taking this guy serious. I'm all attack, seriously? Come on. He's flying a all attack, man. As much as I... Hey, Jason, you could practice tracking him. He's not that good, but... And also he's flying a all attack, so you already know, man, what that's about. Don't shoot him down, just track him. I think he's gonna fly forward. You know what? Actually, come over here and like shoot that motherfucker down, and then like just like let's practice on tracking. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a huge mistake of me like having the same rogue in a packet rogue in the same color as others. I mean, I try to give the Molotov the benefit of the doubt at some point. But you know what's really a lot of fun though? And I wish I still had the clips of me and my friend just dogfighting Molotov versus Molotov and not using any throttle at all. It's a lot of fun. And the dogfight it will come down to just like conserving energy. And we would start a dogfight all the way at top altitude, and it will end up all the way on deck level, and trying to conserve energy to recover from the bottom and merging again, and it would take us forever to shoot each other down. Yeah, that too, man. That too. Look, I'll, you know, just stay behind me. I'll try to just like look at the stick drift, man. Look what it's doing to my. Look at that. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Just track me. I'll just fly straight for a little bit. Just get behind me and I know the rogue is a slippery little bitch because it's because of the rudder. Alright. That's the thing I can't help. It's just getting behind you right away, man. Look, use the back camera right here. Try to track me with the back camera. And start circling. Look, you're already getting away from me unless I use rudder right here. And then go into a descent, which then I will have to recover from. And look, I have to knife edge just to stay with you a little bit. Like it's not easy for me tracking you. You're right here, the recovery is hard, so I had to like it just helps to like understand the strengths and weaknesses of the plane itself that you're flying. And this is why I stick to the rogue for the most part. I know it's disorienting to use the back camera, but trust me, it'll help you. Like, okay, so yeah, you see like what I mean about not going full throttle. You turn better, right? Your camera does not go all over the place. Right? Your camera doesn't go all over the place. You can actually do things like these, like, you know, actually like, you know, stick with, you know, do a flyby side by side. You know, because at that point you don't have to worry about throttling. You just have to worry about braking. And that's speed control. That's one of the things that like most pilots should like learn, speed control. And see, right, I'm just matching your speed. I mean, you can try to slow yourself down as much as you can. Oh, damn. Turned off my engine by accident, so I couldn't even move out of your way. Because I had no control. As soon as you turn off your engine and with the Rogue, you're just defenseless. That's why most people love to put their gears down with the Rogue. Can't do that because then you lose nose control. Yeah, no, I ran right into you, man. I couldn't move out of your way because my engines were off. I was braking too hard. Yeah, but here's the thing. Only use it on the merge at first. Don't try to track it. Don't try to track. I told you to try to track with your back camera, just so you can at least get the feeling of it, right? But only use it on the merge. And then once you can settle with the front camera, once you know that, you know, you can see it with the front. Now you can see your opponent with the front camera. You can use the front camera again. It's disorienting at first, and I hated doing it for a long time.
Morse Mutual.
And I could dogfight without it, just by listening to the engines of planes, right? Just, you know, because I use headphones, so I listen to everything, right? So I could listen to the engines to know what they're going exactly, right? 3D surround sound, whatever, right? So I used the back camera for a long time, but then something weird started to happen. For some reason, some Raijus don't make sound. So now I'm like Daredevil. I don't know if you guys watch Daredevil. At least the show is kind of become a little popular. But like, I could not hear the Raiju, you know, trying to outturn a Raiju in a very tight dogfight, man. It's like, I could not hear it, so I started using my back camera a little more. Then I started using my back camera in everything that I do, against anything that I dogfight. Alright, gotta take care of a little something real quick, so I'll be back. Apologize. Hopefully I don't get shut down. Alright, I'm back. I apologize. I have to take care of something, man. How far am I from land? Oh, look who's flying laser. But yeah, alright. We got a couple of high ranks that could also be pilots. Alright, so yeah, Jason, don't try for not to like throttle at full speed for a while. Only throttle when, you know, your target is getting away from the on the screen. I see you're in a dogfight with this player right here. Alright. He's behind you, so I'm gonna take him out. I had to take him down, he was behind you. He's right by a plane spawn too. He's gonna get back in the air. I'm banking on it. Did it look like he got his gears down, by the way? Am I going crazy, or is that what I just saw? Look at that again. No, he didn't. He's tracking you pretty good, man. I don't know if he tried to run away from me. He tried to slow down. I know he tried to run away from me when he saw me, when he noticed that I was shooting at him. Or if he was... Ah, he's coming. Maybe this guy's decent, I don't know. I want him a little higher though. So I'm gonna give him some time to get to me. I wish he started out right at my level. I hate merging on our vertical. Alright. Oh my god, he's fucking lagging. You guys see that, right? Right? I had this fucking guy, and he's lagging, so he wasn't really. Yeah. No, that shit really pisses me off. That shit just now. Chances are this fucking loser's using a lag switch. What is this? And the worst thing is pilots, idiots like these think they're better than you. So watch right here, like suddenly like he's now behind me. Like, yeah, okay.
our operator.
Did I not lose my rogue, or? Pretty sure I did.
MMI, I'll do my best.
Now I'll probably have to use an inferior rogue because I'm flying it, not flying it straight out of my hangar. Damn, come on, let's go, man. See? I wonder. This. Thought it was probably keeping an eye on me. I hate fucking dealing with fucking lagging players, man.
Hey, can I? Of course, I'll send you something.
Oh, he's back up. Based on what I'm seeing, he's not that good. He lags. Watch, I can't even trust that he's really, look at that. I can't even trust that he's really there like that. Like he's gotta be behind me or something. You see, that's exactly what I mean. Fuck, I can't control. And this fucking guy thinks that he's like actually better than me. See, right there, he's not even there. He's lagging. Right there. Or he just crashed. He crashed, and in my screen, he was like, oh, look. Stupid fucking suicidal idiots, man. Look at that. Nobody's even touching me. He's suiciding already. Fucking PvP fanatics. It's on some, you know, it's just some fucking bullshit. Trashy fucking players, man. Mental issues type fucking people.
Morse Mutual.
As soon as that teleportation shit starts to happen, I mean, you know, while he's lagging and stuff, man, immediately he should have been kicked out of the fucking session. A lot of these idiots like use lag switches. That's not new. Players like that need that edge to prove something to themselves. Their egos are fragile. Watch, as soon as I start getting the better of this player, the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna leave. I've come across so many players like these, and when you start to get the better of them, they leave for two reasons. You know, it hurts their egos. You know, because they feel like, you know, it's their sense of self is this fucking game, right? And when they see themselves losing, they leave. They probably forget about the fact they're losing. And to reset the also, you know, mythical score, that only matters in their little heads. That's a laser over there in the air. See if it's coming after me. Nope. Alright. Let's let him get in the air, see if we can take him even with a stupid lag. Look at it, he's still killing himself even though I'm not even flying there, bro. Like, motherfuckers, man. These PvP fanatics. Look at, just because I'm flying above him. Watch. Like, I'm not even. Go ahead. Oh, you're trying to kill him, huh, Jason? You're RC. That's why he keeps doing that. I thought he was doing it because of me. Alright, I'm gonna try to bomb him. He seems distracted. I actually wanted him in the air, but you know what? At this point, I don't care. In their heads, this is what being a top player in GTA Online looks like. In their heads, only in their brain. His brain, this is what being a top player in GTA Online looks like. Abusing gameplay features to get the advantage in a 12-year-old game that's not even designed for PvP. It was never balanced for PvP. At this point, after almost 12 years, will never be balanced for PvP. Maybe GTA 6 will. You know, but I guarantee you, if GTA 6 is balanced for PvP, all these stupid features will be minimized or taken away, so this type of shit doesn't happen. What a loser, man. Look how fast he like. Look how fast he would, he will and then fucking spawn again. See how fast he does that shit. See how fast he spawns though too. Like. Alright, Jason, man. If you want to go on this session, your call, bro. I personally don't want to stay here fucking with this bullshit. This is truly a waste of time. All right. I have to turn notifications off, otherwise I'll be bombarded with messages from like multiple groups that I'm in. You know what's crazy is like, man, like I said before, man, like there's these two YouTubers that take on losers like these, and you know, they literally make money off of idiots like these. In return, what do these people get out of this? Not a fucking thing. Just inflated egos that gets them nowhere in life from this. YouTubers make money off of these fucking people, man. I don't have the patience for that shit. I wish I did. I'll be, you know, I wish, you know, I wish I had the patience, man. So, bless those, the putters and the district warlords of the world. And you versus pros, to mention a few. Bless those motherfuckers that do that shit. I don't have it in me, man. I guess that's what happens when you're a little bit older. And those people, I think those people are in their 20s. Not. Also, those who engage in drama. You know, like the dogfighting, competitive dogfighting community who engage in drama all fucking day, every day, man. Like, who the fuck has time for that shit? Unless you're making some money off of it, like it's championship fights. Like you get a few, like you get like some thousands of subscribers, thousands of viewers per conflict. You can monetize that shit. Like, what's the point of all that bullshit, man? You can see not even the biggest streamers and biggest YouTubers don't even do that shit. They do it with random people. They don't drama farm with each other. You know, even though they probably make a lot of money doing it, but they don't. And of course, at the bottom of the barrel is dumbass tryhards and school warriors like that. But yeah, that's my rant about that for the day. All right. All right, new session though. it is just absolutely ridiculous, man. I just don't see the point of all that bullshit. If I was maybe 10 years younger, maybe a little, maybe I indulge into that bullshit and I have the patience for that. Once you see this behavior and once you feel a certain way about it, you can't like, how can I explain this? You can't unsee it, so I can't indulge in it. Even if I start taking on these types of players, you know, and I can't, man. It could be fun. It could be fun, but you know, I'm more of a purist. I've started playing this game from day one. Oh, that's for sure, James. I'm hoping that Rockstar is a little smart and they can see a little bit of what's happening here with the griefing and all that shit. But then again, man, all that griefing makes some money anyways. Who's willing to get griefed while trying to do which is basically, which is really will make me, I mean, personally as a player, right? What will make me come back to the game is if, you know, let's say I grind the game. Like, I mean, I literally grinded myself to 492 mil. And even if I hadn't done Cayo Perico back to back in the days, I still would have at least 300 mil less. So I would have grinded myself all the way to this amount of money. I see the Avenger, but I find the game incredibly fun still, even with all the grinding that you know that's to do, right? I still like make money just by grinding Cayo Perico, all the other businesses. I run them when it's double money, all that stuff, right? It's fun, right? When you spend your time grinding and then some griefer comes and destroys your cargo, I mean, you can still go to a private session and sell your cargo. It could be fun. All of that stuff could be fun, man. And I'm more of a purist. I've been playing the game since day one. So, but when a game becomes about abusing, you know, features, can I fully destroy this Avenger? Like, can't do it with these cannons. Poor guy, I just want a bounty. Oh man. Big drifts is really preventing me from getting a bomb in the sky into this, on top of this. Should be much easier than I see a laser over there. But like I was saying, I'm still a purist when it comes to this game, meaning that like I like to grind. I don't like to abuse gameplay features like, you know, spamming rockets and stuff like that. Like, I don't like to do stuff like that. I don't know, it's just not in me. What's locking onto me? If I can't connect to some of the players in this community, so be it. But you know, I'm a purist. I'll play the game like it was intended to be. I'm not virtual signaling when I say that. That's just how I like to do it. But that's just me, man. If I'm not doing that, I'm not having fun. If I gotta, me personally, if I gotta abuse gameplay features to get the edge, I'm no longer having fun. I like the difficulty that comes with the game just being as it is. But speaking of GTA 6, man, oh, this is Sparrow. Up. I'm hoping that if PvP is the thing, that is more balanced. I took the bounty. Oh, wait, did he? Yeah, he did. Why does a player still show up as having a bounty? Because the game is inconsistent as fuck. That's why. Okay, so I just killed him. Let's see if I claim a bounty as well now. Yeah. Must have gotten a bounty on him right after. Right after. I mean, I'm one of those people that like I want to see this game to the end, I guess. Even after GTA 6, I'll probably come back to this game. It's possible. James, it's possible that someone is like throttling it, except they can't take it down now because my connection is just, my upload speeds are ridiculous. Almost 1,000 gigabyte, almost 1 megabyte, sorry, almost 1 gigabyte up upload speed, so they cannot shoot it down, they can't take it down, but it's possible. And that's the case. That's, you know, that sucks for them, man. I mean, they're still trying after like a year. I know, you know, those same people were like spreading bullshit about me to people that I hadn't even talked to for years. People that are still in my friends list. and I hadn't talked for years. So imagine you had imagine you have a conflict with somebody, right? That you've known for many, many years, right? And you have mutual friends, right? And you stop talking. You have a conflict with that person. You stop talking to that person. You reached out to that person. He decided to ignore you, and then what he does next is he goes and he badmouths you to people you hadn't, to mutual friends that you hadn't even talked to with in years. So basically he went and told people stuff about me. Look, he ran to those people to say what a horrible person I am. But you know, I've been friends with those people for years. I never ran to those people to tell them what happened between me and that person. That's basically what that fucking person did. And some of those people deleted me. And when they asked me what happened, you know, they understood immediately, and instead they deleted him. So, you know, he got some of his friends to come into my stream sometimes and, you know, and try to grieve me, and failed at it. He badmouthed me and failed at it because those people, you know, knew exactly what he was doing. When I eventually got to talk to those people, yeah, I believe those are the people who are throttling my stream. That person and some minions he might have met. That's the thing. I guarantee you, there's somebody, like an extra person besides you, James, Jason, and sometimes Fingerstir comes in. Sometimes other people that come in. There's always that one account that's like hidden, right? There's always watching my stream. It's either him or one of his minions, still keeping tabs on me for whatever fucking reason. The dude has mental disorders. The funny thing is, right before that whole thing happened, he admitted that he was gonna see somebody for that. Like, okay, you know, I wish them the best. But yeah, I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but I find it petty that they're still fucking with me. Fucking with my stream, too. All right. Why do they move around aimlessly? I want to know what some of this double money stuff is. So I want to see the mobile operations missions. Like, how much money would you get from those? And the terabyte client jobs, which I don't think I've ever done any. By the way, if you guys ever like try to do any of the career stuff, I personally think that Rockstar is so late with that. And that's one reason why I haven't really messed with that. So this is the mobile operations missions. So they're double money. Yeah, I remember these, man. They were a lot of fun. Especially this one right here. But I remember them being a lot of money. I remember them being like maybe 30,000 per each or something like that. So I would say they probably like, what? Yeah, 60,000 for them. For each.
I've been tracking the plane's movements as best I can. It'll land in LSIA with IAA clearance, but if we want this neat, and we do want this neat, we need to keep it away from civilians. If we can hack the control tower, we can reroute the plane. There's a cybersecurity group the FIB work with not far from you. They have the device we need. I've sent you their location. Raid it. If what we do next gets traced to them, even better. Looks like a phone with a circuit board attached. Remember, they have FIB resources, so expect resistance.
Keep him ocupado.
You need to get to the LSIA control tower. There's an electrical box at the top. That's where you hook up the device. It's a long way up, but I know you're not scared of heights. Your amygdala functions differently from most. I saw your MRIs.
Can't get out of here. Yeah, wow. Got another person Mark 2 is probably gonna be on my ass as soon as I start taking off.
You're a big fucking germ.
And the deluxe though. But yeah, man, I apologize for the delay. I suspect that they're trying to throttle, but they can't. I mean, almost 1 gigabyte upload speed. It's not really. It'd be hard for them to do with their methods to throttle where it used to be like, you know, almost dead. Nope, not happening. Perfect landing.
If the device is hooked up, you're good to go. Rerouting the plane will be easy.
Yeah, man, and it comes down to that always, like time. The time you spend doing that shit versus, you know, some loser that can take it away with, you know, just a few fucking seconds. I guess in like everything in life is a fucking gamble, right? But still, you know. And then for the longest time, Rockstar did not want us to sell in private lobbies. Do you remember that? So selling in private lobbies was not a thing until, I don't know, like 6 years ago, something like that. But if that was the case, then why not punish griefers in public lobbies and still encourage players to do missions and sell in public lobbies, rather than now isolating a group of players, the grinders, the people that like to grind. You're now isolating them from the rest of the players. And sometimes grinding can, you know, sometimes grinding can lead to just not fun, man. I mean, I know some players that just all they do is stay in private sessions. So they're always in private sessions, afraid of, you know, getting griefed and stuff like that. Always in private sessions. Never playing in public sessions. Right? What's the point? Like, every time they grind to make some money is for like buying certain vehicles. Then what? Then when do you show it off to other people in a public session or just whatever? I'm talking about like a group of like 4 players. Not talking about a huge group of players, but you're not really having fun at that point, right? Even in that small group, you're a slave to the game. So these are the client jobs, right?
You know what's easier than robbing a bank? Robbing bank robbers. And as luck would have it, there's a 211 on the police scanner, so we're in business. Use the app in the nerve center to access the traffic camera network and find out where the robbery is going down. Then just swoop in and take the payday.
Oh, please.
Plugged into the traffic camera network. Check through the cameras.
Tell me somewhere in the city. It's gotta be. Nowhere in the highway. Alright, nothing at Pacific Stand. Oh, the Pacific whatever. Can't remember. Nothing at this Fleeca Bank. In the middle of downtown. Oh, there it is.
That's it. Looks like some cops have responded to the call. Okay, these guys look like professionals. Military-grade weapons. But then again, they don't...
Alright.
Or you'll be fighting on all fronts.
You know, I would have been okay with the Oppressor Mark 2, like, added to the game, but without missiles. Two things that would have been cool about this vehicle. If you can use your AP pistol from it. And if you could, if it only had guns. I really don't know what they were thinking when they introduced this fucking vehicle. They can fire missiles. Oh wow, damn! Ran straight into their crossfire.
Oh my God! The fuck, you dick! Jesus Christ, no! What the fuck?
They had a juggernaut in there.
Good Christ!
Okay, I've got a client who will take this off our hands, as long as the cops are out of the picture. Lose them and drop it off. Okay, watch yourself. We're visible to the competition.
Just want to see how much money this will give me upon completion.
Hey, what's...
Shit, you've got potential competitors in the area. Keep an eye on them making a move, okay?
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
Wait a minute, is this triple money or double money? Let me double check that. So it's double money. All right. I'd say it'd probably be decent money if it was triple money, but you know. I do believe though that like we're gonna see a DLC this summer. What that is, I don't know. We are. $65. Oh my God, 65,000. So I can only assume that the mobile operations missions are about the same.
That's good work, and the pay is good too. Should be with you now.
The Fooligan jobs, that's about the same payout. So yeah, expect like, you know, 60,000 or something like that. As you guys know, this is chump change. Really not worth doing. So the black box file seems like a really quick, you know, 600,000, and the asset lab being able to, you know, double the speed. Well, James, I think it makes some money, but the funny thing is, the game sells on its own. They don't need to do these types of things, man. To like, I mean, the game is now up to, you know, over 100 mil in sales, something like that. I'd say probably like 40%. Well, I wouldn't say 40%, but like, I feel like 30% of the world has a copy of GTA 5. Who can potentially and they can potentially play GTA Online, but hey. I mean, I know they're one of those Fortnite players though. I think that's why they introduced vehicles like these. Or they wanted players to come in and I guess grief with the vehicles and, you know, grief cargo, so they discourage people from actually doing actual grinding, and then so they can encourage people to buy shark cards. One thing's for sure though, they do oh wait, you got a friend here. Look at him trying to snipe someone else. They do notice the changes though. I guarantee you that, man. I guarantee they noticed the change when, I mean, I made over 100 mil just running Cayo Perico back to back, right? And so they probably noticed the decline in shark card sales when the Cayo Perico was so easy to do. I think that's when they decided to nerf it. I guess we try to kill this Oppressor Mark II then. I don't know how he's surviving against 3 Oppressor Mark IIs. I guess he did. GG Gamer, what's up, man? Can you join me? I'm playing on PS5 right now. I'm on PlayStation 5. So yeah, if you're on PlayStation 5, man, yeah, you can join me, bro. Look at that. I mean, aiming is terrible right now. Nice one, Jason. About to just switch controllers. That's much better. Yeah, so I just switched to complex verticals. For sure, man. I have been. I'll be having fun though. Gotta be on that. Gotta be under that little overpass there. I could be behind one of these fellas here. There he is. Yeah, he's under. How did not get him? Gotta give it to this guy. He's a little crafty, but not enough. He's ghosted to me. Alright, you guys carry on with that, man. Alright, bro. I'll show you my modded account. Since you want to come onto my channel and like lies or assume stuff about me. That's not the case. He assumes that I have a modded account because of my rank and my and their money. Hey Sab, is that you, bro? Are you still stalking me in my streams? Wanna come into my session and make a fool of yourself again? Alright, so there it is. What does that hat say right there? 11. That means this account is 11 years old. So no, not a modded account. This is an actual account created in November 2013. I hear you, man, but yeah. No, it's not modded. Got some people trying to troll me in my streams whenever I do the streams. But check this out though. Look at this. This right here is glitched sometimes. You can't access this. Which is annoying. Can't really replenish my and when this happens, you can't go into ammunition either and replenish ammo nor armor. I don't know what causes that, but this game is all kinds of inconsistent. But yeah, no. If you were watching my stream earlier, I explained why I actually still grind the game, even though, you know, I have 592 mil. Because I'm still kind of a purist, and I still play the game as it is. Oh, he's still ghosted to me, this guy. He's got about... He'll probably have less than a minute, so he's no longer ghosted to me. Let's get away from him for a little bit. I guess that's an art to dodge missiles using the Oppressor Mark II, but man, like, I get so tedious. I hate doing it. I guess Oppressor Mark II dogfighting is a thing too. People can do it better than me, I think. Ah, man. Look at that rainbow flag, man. I'm not representing anything. Just in case anyone was wondering. Does still make, of course, James, does still make money, and like the game will not change, obviously. At this point, they'll never make drastic changes to the game. But some of the same gameplay mechanics cannot carry over to GTA 6. That will be completely unacceptable if that's the case. More of the same with just an upgraded engine that the game will run on. I mean, more of the same. He's not even moving, is he? Alright, I need to stop bullying this player, man. Alright, unfortunately, man, I need to start. I need to end the stream here. As much as I stream during the day, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, really that's as much time as I have to play this game lately. Or I'll see alive from that still. Oh, he's probably ghosted to you, Jason. He was probably ghosted to you. That's why. All right, one more and that's it. I'm done. Hey, if you guys want to sell something or whatever, man, let me know. I see you guys all in one organization, so I hope, and then I'll end the stream. If not, All right. Hey, all right. Listen, I'll be on tomorrow around the same time. But I won't be streaming though, and I probably won't be on for too long. Maybe later in the night,
Stay safe, boss.
9 Eastern, you know, something like that, 10 Eastern, something like that. But yeah, I need to end the stream right here. Yeah. There's two big, or just, you know, two big sort of projects that I'm working on recently. I hope you guys are gonna like it, and a couple of other things that I got that I've been thinking about. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I know it's gonna be a summer DLC, and I can't wait for it. No news on GTA 6, but as soon as we get a official news on GTA 6, not rumors or anything like that, I'll start covering it. So I'll start going that route, and I'll do that all the way up until GTA 6 comes out, and I'll probably make this, you know. So for those of you who are watching still, like GG Gamer, appreciate you for being here though, by the way. For those of you who are new here, this is a gaming channel, not just a GTA Online channel. I mean, I play GTA, but I've been saying I'm gonna cover some of the gaming related stuff, and I'll get around to it because I have a full-time job. But I will when I got the time, and I will cover GTA 6, and I will be streaming all the games pretty soon. So yeah. Again, appreciate you guys. More than you know. I'll be back this weekend. I think Saturday. I noticed the Sundays streams don't do very well. But Saturdays are kind of are better, really. Around the same time. So yeah. Hey, Jason, I'm sorry if I don't stick around to help you with your settlement, but I gotta bounce, bro. But yeah, everybody who came in, appreciate you. Please like the stream, watch it back. Watch yesterday's stream, very exciting. Yeah, man, I'll have a few videos. I'll drop a few videos in the next few days. So yeah. All right, thank you guys, and till next time.